Hello, dear viewers. Broadcasting right here from the Taman Bukit Indah recreational park. And what am I doing here? I have an experiment to be done. Firstly, um, just want to show you. Parked my car in this little shade under this tree. With a crow on it. I'm hoping that he or she will not shit on my car. Sorry for the language. Alright, firstly, park your car in a shady place, but a public parking space which is free, which you do not have to pay for any fees, right? And remember, when you park, whether you got a shady place or a hot place, please turn this dial. Okay, you can see that that's the indication saying that the air circulation is limited to only the internal, and this one, when you turn it like so, it allows the outside air to circulate inside and outside, enter and exit your car. Because I'm gonna tell you. And then I'm gonna take my lunchbox and drinking water, and remember to firstly, secondly, most not less important, is to keep all of your things in your car behind there. Don't leave it to be visible to the public, because you'll never know. Some people might break your windows and take the things inside. And head on to a roof shelter. Oh, looks like it's damped. Let's find a way that is not damped, so that I will not stain my shoes. Let's try a bit over here. It's been raining so heavily yesterday, so the ground and the grasses are very, very wet. Ooh. Oh gosh. Wow. It's like so deep. I just can't see whether the ground underneath this overgrown. Oh gosh, just stepped into a mud. It has a step over here, but to get to the steps, I got to like go through an obstacle of mud. It's like a titan race. Okay, now finally reach this peaceful, sheltered, roofed rest place. Yeah. And for what? Let me tell you a story. So I've been carrying and practicing to bring my lunch in a lunchbox that's prepared by my lovely wife since like about almost 4 years ago, 3 years, something like so. And why did I did so? Because all around Johor Bahru, I've been bored with all of the meals during lunch. I mean, if you're talking about fast food, right, like McDonald's or, okay, don't say names, okay, stop saying names, just fast food. It's a place where you go to have a comfortable seat and enjoy your lunch, but it's far too near the deliciousness or the tastiness of our local food. But if I choose to have lunch of local food, I'm so sorry, maybe I was weak in finding one around my office place, but I can't seem to get one which is affordable and good. Alright, another option is the mama restaurants. Okay, mama restaurants, of course, affordable, nice eatings, but you will, of course, it's a basic diet of curry, dal, rice, overcooked vegetables, veggies, fried chicken, and fried fish, and again fish in curries, chicken in curries, beef, mutton, every day the same thing. And of course we cannot control the content of the sugar and salt and oil, but if you bring your own, like myself, this lunchbox, I can bring my own lunch prepared by my wife, and today, as I told you, this is an experiment. An experiment of to improve my channel. In a YouTube channel, right? What I have to do is to entertain my viewers. I will try my best effort to find new topics that entertain my viewers, because as you know, TVs nowadays are keep repeating the same old movies and documentaries and sorts. So YouTube has been a blast, and it's in trend to entertain viewers. So to provide my viewers with continuous entertainment. Why am I laughing to myself? Continuous entertainment. I don't know. That phrase sounds funny, or maybe cynical. Anyway, what I'm going to do is, since I got lunchbox with me every day, so why not I will teach you guys on where to have your lunch in your lunchbox in a comfortable place, free parking, and your car is sheltered. So I'm gonna go around Johor Bahru because that is where I will always be. There's not much going on in JB, and I mean, brave enough to say that to me, JB is getting boring. Maybe because, you know, I've been here for too long, since I was born. I was born in Singapore and then immediately brought in to Malaysia, Johor Bahru, because my father is a Malaysian. So I got to inherit his nationality. Alright, so I've been in JB for far too long, and I found JB is, I know it's developing, it's going into an entrepreneur stage, but still it doesn't have the beaches. I mean, the beaches are all commercialized, and to be spending time on the beach in a shelter is very hard to find, unless you drive all the way to the Desaru, which is like about almost 120 kilometers away. Alright, enough of my babbling. So what I'm gonna do is, if I'm doing this for my playlist that I'm going to name after this, because this is an experiment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my lunchbox, and then right after I've done the first part of my duty in the morning, I'm going to drive to some place comfortable, shady, and a place where I can enjoy my lunch, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm going to have for lunch. I'm not going to look at it early in the morning while my wife is packing it up, but once I've reached a place, I'm going to do an unboxing. Alright, so firstly, the rice. Oh, okay. This is called the nasi minyak, or the oily rice, or nasi samin. The Singaporeans call them nasi samin. So it's rice cooked in cooking oil. I don't know how it's done. I have to have my wife for that. And then, yeah, the veggie itself is the pacheri nanas, which is pineapple stew. Well, it's cooked in a bit of sugar until it caramelized. and it's one of my favorite veggie. I know it's sweet, but that's why if you get this from any shops or restaurant out there, it's gonna be ultra sweet and ultra unhealthy. So we try to control the sugar. As my wife, we have to keep ourselves healthy until the final day of our lives, because we have only each other to take care of. We take care of each other. Alright, so this this plastic box is wrapped in plastic because my wife is so considerable, because it's a runny gravy. This is the gravy for the nasi. Yep. And it's chicken. It's chicken and it's called the ayam masak merah, the red cooked chicken. Oh, alright. One thing I forgot. You should bring your tissue when you are outside somewhere next time. But for now, since my tissue is in the car and I don't want to go through that mushy ground over there, I will just be extra comfortable. Sorry, extra extra. Oh my gosh. I forgot the word. Extra careful. Oh my gosh, I forgot the word careful. Bloody me. Alright, so the taste of the nasi. Yeah. Of our nasi lemak, nasi minyak. Fatty. Very tasteful. You can even eat it on its own. Oh, I got somebody that just went into another shelter right there, and I saw them bringing. They were on a motorbike, and this couple just brought along their own food, bought from somewhere, and then they're gonna have their lunch over there, just like I am. See. They are following my trend, even though this is just an experiment video. All right, next, the pineapple, caramelized pineapple dish, pastry nanas. So when you have cooked pineapple into reaching this level, it has been caramelized and it has lost its tanginess a bit. Still has it, but not fully, because you know, some people do not like raw pineapple because it itches your tongue if it is not prepared or cut properly. But this after it's been cooked like so, it's so subtle, and the taste of the gravy of the chicken, a little bit spicy, but not so. So we just mix the chicken gravy with the rice. It's gonna enhance the taste of the rice. I'm gonna take the and always, if you're going to ask your wife to prepare your lunch, just ask them to cut the chicken to little bits and pieces like so. Of course, in Malaysia, we do not know how to get rid of the bones or debone it, so they are always cooked with the bones. But I guess this is for the good purpose, because the bones add on to the taste, right? Right. More rice. pineapple. But guys, I'm gonna enjoy my food, my lunch, while I leave you with this time-lapse video. Enjoy! Almost done with my lunch. It is delicious. Thank you, God, for this sustenance, Alhamdulillah, and thank you to my angel for preparing it for me. It is so delicious, but it's too much. I burp, but I can't finish it all. But of course, the pineapple bits that I love so much, I will try to finish it because it's like a dessert and lunch at the same time. And of course, chicken, chicken too. So, the benefits of having to bring your own lunch is economical. It's healthy, and it is assured to be clean and hygienic. Uh, and also, in a way, you will slowly become like New Yorkians. You know, in Europe or in cities of US, I think I saw on TV. I never been there. They always bring their lunch, whether homemade or they bought it from shops, and then they just stroll into a park, and then they have it there while reading or just looking around or listening to music. So it's a way that they relax. It is really called a lunch break. Of course, over there the weather is cold, cooler than far cooler than we are having here in Malaysia, in general the Asia. So that is why I was saying just now that if you want to practice having lunch with your lunch box, you have to pick a place, which I'm going to make it to a playlist where you can have it as a reference on where is the best places to enjoy your lunch with your in your lunch boxes, right? And also, just keep in mind that just now I've shown you that my plastic containers are inside this bag to prevent leaking, but try your best not to stain it so that it can be reused tomorrow, right? But of course, some you can't avoid, like the plastic bag that is has been containing the pineapple dish just now is wet and it's stained, so this no choice, you have to throw this away. But please be fair, because if you bring your lunchbox to a public place and then you throw this, firstly, if you throw this irresponsibly over there, it's not ethical, right? And I know you pay your taxes and they have garden keepers to throw them away, but it's not their main job, right? It's our responsible to throw this away properly in their dustbin. And the better way is to bring it back, because you brought in your lunch to this public place and then you fill your rubbish, you throw your rubbish into the rubbish bin, while actually this rubbish doesn't belong to the park. So this is yours. In a way, say this is your shit. Bring your shit back to your home and then throw your rubbish into your own dustbin back home, right? I think this is a good experiment and it's going to end well, right? Not sure what to call it, this playlist of mine. It's kind of a good reference, right? You see, I didn't bring my tissue, so what I have to do before I pack up my utensils, I got bitten by an ant. Yeah, also be careful. Another tip is don't go and sit where all of the pests and insects are. They might come because of the smell of your nice lunch, right? And start biting you. So, wow, this is a good vlog and a good reference too, as I may repeat myself. So, for that, I would like to thank you for joining me, and I will definitely see in the next video what it is about. I'm not sure because my video doesn't have a niche, but it's kind of a mixture between reference and leisure, and pleasure and entertainment. Alright, for that, I'll see you again tomorrow or the day after. Take care. Bye bye.